when life gives you lemons. Sour. By the end of this video, I'm gonna explain 2 big brain ideas of how I'm gonna make 6 figures by the end of this year on passive income alone. If you watch to the end, I have an announcement surprise that I hope you guys are going to love. No, like. No, love. If we haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Andrew, that's Professor Meatball. We are Silicon Valley data scientists here in the Greater Bay Area, and today I want to talk to you about a great desire of mine. It's to be monetized. Are you unfamiliar with how it is to be monetized on YouTube? A lot of people are surprised. Fellow YouTubers, fellow data scientists, fellow watchers. It's surprising that I've created over 100 videos. I've been on YouTube for over 200 days. And yeah, I still don't have the sexy, the beautiful 4,000 watch hours necessary to become monetized. But I will tell you in this video exactly how I plan to make a 6-figure income with passive income this year in 2021. In a previous video, I talked about exactly all of my 9 streams of passive income that I aggregated in the year 2020, boosting up my total base income by 50%. Well, that's peanuts. Peanuts. 50% of a 6-figure salary is not a 6-figure salary. We want to make 6 figures while doing nothing at all. So passive income doesn't mean that you do nothing and then you get something. Passive income means that you are revving up the engine, putting a little gasoline in, and then having it be a virtuous cycle, something that doesn't actually require your one-to-one time-to-money output. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how I'm gonna rev up each of my passive income sources, starting with the monetization part. When creators are monetized on the YouTube platform, then YouTube starts to pick them up in the algorithm. This is tip number 1. You want to be able to try to rush to getting monetized, which means putting out consistently good quality content that is at least 10 minutes long so that you can come back to an average watch time, a retention of around 50% or up to 33% if your video is, starting to get to the point at which editing and flavor and content makes the viewer want to stay until the very end. And that gives you an average of 4 minutes of watch time times 500 to 1,000 views, then you're looking at somewhere between 33 to 50 hours of watch time per video. Now let's say the lower bound of that and say 30 hours of watch time per video, then you're gonna be looking at somewhere around 133 videos. You need to make 133 consistent videos in order to be able to reach that 4,000 watch hour. Or you could just get one video that blows up and gets thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views, and then just get over the 1,000 subscriber mark and you're golden. YouTube is reluctant to show unmonetized videos because they could have shown a monetized video in its place. So when you do get monetized, YouTube takes 45%. That's roughly 50% of all the hard work that you've done, but to be fair, they hosted the platform. You take 55% of your total earnings, and YouTube, now greatly incentivized by the fact that your videos are monetized, decides how much money you make based on a RPM or CPM. A cost per mil is exactly what other advertisers are willing to pay because of the content on your channel. And I've talked about this in my blow up on YouTube video. I've talked about this in the YouTube algorithm video. But most importantly, the thing to remember is that everything that you say, everything that you include in your descriptions and tags, and your title and thumbnail all matter to the advertiser. An average CPM for the industry is around $1 to $2. So that means that for every 1,000 views, you're gonna make $1. To give you guys a sense, when I'm making data science videos and popular content that is fit for my audience, then I get to see around 2,000 views every 48 hours. If I'm making silly content or comedic content and stuff that doesn't really make as much sense for my audience, then I'm seeing around 1,000 views every 48 hours. That means every 2 days, if I had an RPM or a CPM of 1 to 1,000 views, then I would be seeing $1 every 48 hours. So not quite to the 6-figure mark, but you have to understand that blowing up is usually right after you get monetized on YouTube. But I'm not here to make $1 per 1,000 views. I'm here to make the tech or the financial YouTuber content CPM, which is around, anywhere between $5 to $50. If you are a Graham Stephan type millionaire YouTuber, then you're likely going to be making closer to the upper echelon of $20 to $50 per 1,000 views. Still, that's small peanuts with the amount of views that I currently have. But what I'm hoping to do is catch the YouTube algorithm once my videos are monetized. When you do get monetized, that's when your videos can just blow up after around, a year or 5 years after posting. That's because YouTube is looking at your click-through rate, your CTR, and whether or not it's still within industry standards, probably around after that long after posting, somewhere between above 1% up to 5% click-through rate. That means 5 out of 100 people are still clicking on your video even though it's old and dusty. That's why you want to keep your videos bombastic, interesting in the thumbnail and title, as well as evergreen. Making sure that your videos are not just about the news or stimulus checks at the time. I see a lot of small YouTubers creating content that is not going to be evergreen because they want to ride with the larger YouTubers. That is a tactic by itself, but remember, when you do become monetized, your old videos that are time-based specific are not going to catch the wave that YouTube wants you to. Okay, so that's my plan in 2021 for being monetized and making passive income through advertisements. My second plan is ramping up my own business. Yes, I am tired of seeing these millionaire 25 and 26-year-olds on my lawn. I want to be able to start becoming one of them. I want to start being able to build out a product that I love and something that I would use myself. I am a mentor for a growing number of people. As of last taping, I was a mentor for around 24 people. Now I've become a mentor for a few dozen people, coming on to half 100 people. That's a weird way to say it, but I'm starting to become a mentor that is growing out his bandwidth and wants to start spreading his wings to creating his own course. This course is going to be a lot more specific than the 66-day guide, which is usually for the more general population of people looking into becoming a data scientist. However, courses like this already exist out in the metaverse. So that's why I want to be able to ask you in the comments, would you be interested in a course that builds a project end to end that focuses specifically on helping you become a data scientist in the shortest amount of time possible by proving to the world that you have the experience to start getting experience? The most important thing about data science is that you could spend all of your life learning it in your bedroom, but the industry won't accept it until you get some experience under your belt. That's why the main goal of this course is to get you hired. Starting a business from your bedroom is going to be a hot topic. That's why I want to start a hashtag business from your bedroom. It is something that I've talked to a lot of my Silicon Valley expat friends, I would say, people who have left the Midwest and the East Coast to come and work in Silicon Valley, but then realized that they didn't have to stay here for the pandemic and are now living with their parents rent-free. These people are finding a lot of time on their hands that would have normally been dedicated to seeing friends, playing games with friends, going to movies with friends. You get the picture. The main point is that everybody has time now. Then that's time dedicated either to learning or to building. And hopefully, I'm going to build something that people are going to love. That's my promise to you guys. Now it's out in the ether, so I have to start actioning on it. As always, I have a piece of trivia about data science, but today I'm going to make it a riddle to see if you guys like that better. Mr. and Mrs. Mustard have 6 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. How many people are in Mr. Mustard's family? Leave your comments down below and you might get a consultation from me. The last one's for Gregory Watson. He actually has a really cool YouTube channel as well, and I want to plug it down here. If you want your YouTube channel plugged in a following video, then go ahead and screenshot this video, tag me Andrew Mo Money on Instagram, and you will likely get a shout out from me in the near future. As always, for now but not for forever, peace. Look, he's a golden dog. He has a halo. Look at my halo.
Oh, nice.
Halo, 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 halo.